I'm saying for trick-or-treaters, if it were full-fledged, no, we weren't dealing with the COVID restrictions and all that. What is the appropriate age for people, for children / whatever age you are, to stop trick-or-treating? You know what I mean? Like, what is it when like a middle schooler come to your door and you're like, what are you doing, man? Like, you're too old to be trick-or-treating. What is the age for that?
Oh, there's a lot of things to take into consideration. First of all, what state you in?
I mean, because you graduate, right? Because at some point, first it's like, your parents took you and held your hand and you had your little plastic pumpkin, which can only hold, so much.
Because the people of Maine probably stop at 12 years old.
I don't, there isn't a real, I'm sure, specific age that's set in
people
stone.
People in California, man.
And then, you get to the age where you're like, screw it, I'm going to take a pillowcase. And you are driving yourself to different neighborhoods. I mean,
okay, well,
I'm just trying to think the age when I think I was. I don't know. I mean, because I still dressed up for Halloween, but for parties, not going to strangers.
Different kind of
house.
Candy. But no, back to what you're saying though. Around here and where I grew up, I'd say teenage years, but it depends. I took my little brother and sister.
That's different.
I was kind of going along with them. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I was getting some candy too. But to just go out on our own and trick or treat, I don't know.
Like 6th grade? 5th grade,
I was
6th
thinking
grade?
sophomore in college, but
No.
just kidding. No, I don't know. I don't know, 15, 16. Probably when you can drive.
Yeah, you're too old.
Yeah, when you can drive and you're working at the local grocery store, you probably shouldn't be out trick or treating.
Yeah, right. If you have a paycheck, you probably shouldn't be trick or treating.
Well, I don't know. I was a paper boy.
No, there's no rules. I was just curious about your thoughts on it.
Jesus. So many factors to take in, though.
So what's the costume? What kind of costumes did you dress up as for Halloween? Like, what was your?
Well, a
woman.
Yeah, many times. And I told this story on the radio a few years ago, and I didn't realize how bad it sounded until I was halfway through the story, and I was like, oh no. But no, I went as this guy, his name's Slippery Bob, and he was a legend in Southwest Michigan, little Slippery Bob, where he would hang out on the beach all summer, just be just hanging out. He always wore this orange, hunter safety orange hat, and an overcoat. Gotta have the overcoat, right? Like a tan overcoat. And anyway, he would buy panties off of girls. Hey, it's $50,
This is a real story?
Yeah. So I dressed up as old Slippery Bob when I was, 15, 16. But at that time, I didn't really have a supply of women's panties. So I went down to the dryer and got
Opposed to another time in your life when you did have a supply?
Well, I'm just saying, I could go right now and get a pair of panties out. Not they're not my panties.
Uh-huh.
But I'm just saying. This time I had no options of this except for the dryer. So I went to the dryer and I pulled my mom's panties out, and I didn't think twice about it, and I taped them to my shirt or safety pinned them. And then I don't know, it didn't really hit me that that's probably not a good idea.
It's a terrible idea.
I was just thinking, hey, put some panties in my shirt.
Uh-huh.
I could have probably bought some, but it was so last minute. I was like, oh, panties, yeah. Whew. Yeah.
Well, that's over and done with, but...
it was pretty embarrassing, but at the time, I guess I didn't really... Mm-hmm. Wish I had better friends back in high school, I guess. What is that, Corey?
Did you go trick-or-treating in that costume, or did you...
No.
Oh, to a party?
No. I went as a biker one time. That was pretty badass.
Huh.
Had chaps and everything. Yeah.
Nice.
Had the wig and I had like long hair. I almost looked like Dog the Bounty Hunter.
That's funny.
Minus 50 years. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What about you?
Oh. I think I actually still have a picture of the time me and 4 of my other friends from high school, we dressed up as the YMCA, crew from that song.
Mm-hmm.
The karate.
Village People.
Yeah, the Village People. I was, I know Beth Jarek was a construction worker. I think Laura was a hippie. I was the karate kid, or whatever. Isn't there like a karate kid or something?
Or are you talking about
No, not karate. Yeah, there was like, I don't know. We had a bunch of different. Who else was in the Village People?
Construction worker, the police officer.
Police officer. I can't remember who was the police officer.
Was there a sailor? You were the sailor.
Maybe that was it. No, it was a long time ago. I should go.
It was like an Indian.
Right. I'm going to have to look that up. Find the picture.
Okay, well, you were the karate guy. That's cool.
I don't remember. I don't remember what it was. It's a long time ago.
I was panties on you.
I was G.I. Jane. I know. I was a Greek goddess once. Put like ivy in my hair. I was dressed up. I had to dress up for work. I was working as a waitress, and they made you dress up. It was a breakfast place in Ann Arbor a couple years ago. What else? I was a homeless person a lot.
I did that same thing too.
I put baby powder in my hair, and put dirt all over my face. Bunch of ripped clothes and like gloves with their fingers cut off. And I think this is funny because I think actually I was young. I wasn't drinking, and I think I like used my dad's empty beer cans to like have a bunch of beer cans like in my pocket and carried a shopping bag and like different shoes.
When you're, I think, early 20s, I went as a gay guy, and I did my whole show as a gay guy.
Oh yeah,
it's like coming up next, and I mean that's pretty offensive to think about it now, but
I think so.
It's like coming up next.
I'm sure I'm not the only one.
It's Leonard Skinner. I'm gonna give you 3 steps.
Well, they enunciate very well.
Mm-hmm. And of course, not all.
Yeah, definitely not.
Who
just
choose the alternative lifestyle speak that way.
Right.
Some do.
Yeah. When I was a little girl, I was an angel, and I was a rabbit. My grandma made me my very own. She made all of our costumes, and I was a white rabbit. And it was like a jumpsuit, and they had the little nose painted on with whiskers. So innocent and sweet.
Okay.
When I was an angel, I had a little halo.
Wow.
Yeah. I was wearing a dress that what did I wear it for? Church, something for church.
What's the worst Halloween candy, your opinion?
Oh, those peanut butter taffy things.
Bit of honey?
No, I like bit of honey, which is weird but they're the ones that are in black and orange wrappers.
Yeah, those are horrible.
Yeah. I always traded those.
Did you like the bit of honeys?
I like bit of honey. Mm-hmm. You got to be in the mood for it, though. It's not like I would go out to the store and buy one.
I think 3...
Do they even sell those at the store?
I don't know.
Why are you getting grossed out by talking about candy?
Like if you brought me this idea that you were going to pitch a business and you were going to make these little candies, and you brought me some, I would, if I was a bank, I would say hell to the no. Nobody's going to buy your crap candy. And you go, no, but look, we're going to put them in little orange and black wrappers and just sell them Halloween.
Only for Halloween?
Go, no, it's crap. Like, yeah, but people don't care. They want to give just crap away. Mm-hmm. Nope, your business is going to fail.
Did you ever have when you were a kid, like the neighborhood that was the good neighborhood that gave out the good candy?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we hit that neighborhood up.
Yeah, well, when I was a little kid, since we lived out in the middle of nowhere, we would go to our neighbor's house and they would give us full-size candy bars.
Yeah. Rich folk.
My mom handed out toothbrushes once.
See, we had to get on the tractor and we had to go miles and miles.
On the tractor?
Out of our little hood of Coloma.
I should have thought of that.
We had to go to like Stevensville, St. Joe. It took us about 3 days to get there. Mm-hmm. But it was worth it.
Haunted hay rides are fun.
This was just a hay ride through Benton Harbor and across the bridge. It was scary. But that's what we had to go through, you know, growing up poor, you know, and live in the rich neighborhood. That's okay. Mm-hmm. Made me who I am.
Yeah. It's fun. Fun times.
It's good, real good times. Scary. Fun. No, but back to candy, though. Three Musketeers, just spare. It's just so, like, what is it even?
It's a Milky Way without caramel.
Not even that. It's like, it's not. It's
no,
just,
that's exactly what it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, because the Milky Way has some substance to it. It's just air. A Three Musketeers is just air.
But that's kind of, I think, why people like it.
Because you just bite into nothing?
I don't know. I mean, they're not my favorite.
I get disappointed when I get one in my hand.
Really?
How did this get here?
Right.
Ugh, put this one back.
I remember they give you like the little box of Nerds. Do you remember those? I don't know if they still have those. And there's like, what's the point of that?
Oh, that's for a quick chug of sugar.
Just like, bam,
quick
shot
look.
of Nerds.
Yeah.
Huh?
I hated when they always tasted funny.
Because the poison that your neighbors found in it?
Maybe. No, they said like the box got wet or something.
Ugh.
Because, you know, sometimes it would snow.
Yeah.
Sometimes it would rain.
Yeah.
And, you know, if the boxes got wet and, I don't know. I'd still eat it, though. But, anyway. So you want to talk about recovery stuff?
Yeah.
We're only a half hour into it.
Let's do it.
People are like, Jesus, man.
Sorry.
Like, what are
Got
you
on
guys
a
doing?
tangent.
No, this is what we do, though. And, you know, the week that I've had, it's just been kind of crazy. And this whole sickness, though, and I mentioned it last night in the podcast, it reminds me so much of a relapse almost. Like, I just feel guilty because I'm just so out of it. But nothing that I did, meaning like I didn't drink, put me in this situation. So I don't know why I feel so worthless. But I even told you the other day, I feel worthless. I feel like just like I can't do anything. And I don't know. It's really close to having that relapse, that feeling of just shame and worthlessness, and just
Anytime being unproductive because you're not feeling well is the worst, because it's like you have not having energy, like having no strength or desire. It's not even, you might have the desire, but you just don't have it in you. And you're just worn out, you know, because your sleep's not good. And if you're getting any sleep at all, and that's why you need to, you know, we'll go back to the beginning. We're circling around. Go to the doctor if you're not feeling well.
But, you know, those are just feelings that I have to kind of get over. And it didn't make it like okay for me, like, oh, well, now since I feel guilty, I can go drink, you know. And I didn't ever think that would be a great idea.
No,
I definitely didn't think that would help me. I don't like feeling this way, and I guess it's just something I have to think myself through. And I said to you this morning that last night it felt great because I don't know if it was the podcast that I did or whatever, but it made me start thinking again. And that was the first time I thought in probably about a week. And I just laid in bed last night and I was just thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking about every different thing. And I woke up this morning, I thought, yeah, I'm healed. I'm not sick anymore. I was thinking last night, and that's what I need to do. And that's why I jumped up, you know, this morning after nice conversation with you. And thought, oh, breakfast. And, you know, I just thought, I'll just go through the day and pretend I'm not sick, or just not think about being sick. And then it just finally, like I said, caught up with me. But yeah, don't let it throw you off, though. And if you are sick, like we've said a million times already, go to the doctor, get it figured out. And maybe deep down, I'm afraid it is COVID, which I'm 100% sure it's not.
Yeah, I don't think it's COVID.
It's definitely, because I mean, I don't have any of the symptoms, but I don't know, maybe